my favorite day of the week because it's Tuesday, because we have survived Monday, but also because I got a live thrift today, 1 p.m. Eastern time on TikTok. I go live. I take you through the whole experience. We'll be live for about an hour and 15 minutes from the thrift store. I'll show exactly what I'm picking up, exactly what I'm putting back. There'll be joy, there'll be pain. It'll be good, clean, fun. Hopefully you learn something. Hopefully I find a new brand, something I haven't found before. Hopefully we find some fire. It's all about sharing the experience. So if you're just getting into reselling or you're looking to grow your clothing reselling business, come join the live TikTok, 1 p.m. Eastern time. I'm Chris at Peak on all platforms. I'm live right now on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. I'll also be live tonight on Whatnot, same name, Chris at Peak. You can find all my stuff just by clicking up on my name or clicking on the web link for chrisatpeak.com. Just like it sounds, just like it looks, just like it's in the logo, chrisatpeak.com. You can find all my stuff. We've already had 2 coffees this morning. I made them a little strong. So look out, world. Look out, world. And I'm grateful that y'all are here spending some time with me. If you haven't hit that follow button, hit it. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, hit that too. If you haven't tapped the screen yet to send some likes, why not do that? I appreciate that too. Say hello. Let me know what the weather is like in your neck of the woods. Love to hear from y'all. If you're joining for the first time, go ahead and put number 1 down below in the chat. Just kind of curious if you ever have some new people. If you're joining for the first time, put a 1. We're going to get a whole bunch of jokesters in the chat there to put all kinds of numbers in there. And I have a feeling I know what numbers they're going to put. I just got to set this thing up on YouTube. Sorry that I'm staring at my screen. Or I got to fix Facebook. That's what I'm saying. Got to make it public. Edit privacy. Make it public. Done. Change. Good. 1.51. See, here come the jokers. I told you. Vanessa with the 0. I told you it was coming. I told you it was coming. What do we got in the chat? Good morning, Mother Nature Show. Mother Nature Show is joining us from London. We do have an international audience here over at Chris at Peak headquarters. Good to have my friend Mother Nature Show. It's the afternoon over there, right? It's like 4 o'clock. I'm gonna get this right eventually. 4 p.m. over there. The view is flipped to 180. 1068 best items. Let me see. I thought I mirrored this already. I didn't. Thank you for that. 929 always got my back. Appreciate you. 1068. That sounds about right. Best items to look for in a thrift store. I mean, look, the best things to look for are whatever you're into, right? So you're going to have different people have knowledge in different things. Retro oldies. Let me know what's your. It makes me think about like music when I read retro oldies or retro oldies or retro oldies. But whatever it is that you have knowledge in, right? There's money to be made at the thrift store in all the different categories, you name it. So sporting goods, electronics, vintage audio. But I focus on clothing. I like to find clothing. That's my thing. Retro video games. There you go. See, any category, there's money to be made. Vanessa, 4,467. Nope. 8,675,309. Appreciate that. It's 3 p.m. So 5 hours plus 5 plus 5. We got 3 orders going out today, and that's what I do on this live every morning. I show you exactly what sold, exactly how much money I made on each of those items, how long they stayed in my inventory. Super transparent. The idea to help you grow, to help you learn. It's also a place to just hang out, chat, ask questions, whatever. Share your wins, your losses. I like to hear about your sales, your finds, all that kind of stuff. So here are the 3 orders going out. We also have some TikTok shop orders, and I have an order on chrisatpeak.com, I think, as well. So we'll get those out. 2 Posh orders, 1 eBay, I think 2 TikTok shop orders, and 1 chrisatpeak.com order. So what's that? 6 orders maybe going out. So let's get shipping. Let's get shipping. And if you haven't seen it yet, yes, I'm doing a Whatnot tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to be nuts. Hiding behind me is a Ralph Lauren purple label. What? Are you kidding me? This is good. We're going to auction this off starting at $1 tonight. And that's not even the half of it. We got 55 items that are going out the door tonight. 40 of those are already preloaded into Whatnot. You can go check them out. You can get your pre-bids in. Everything starts at $1. We'll have over $100 worth of giveaways, new with tag giveaways. It's going to be crazy. Here's a giveaway. Someone who shows up and buys something tonight, this is a buyer appreciation giveaway, is going to walk away with a brand new tags, $95 MSRP on these North Face joggers. It's a men's size XL. It's got the hit down there so your friends know that you are badass, that you go to the North Face. Nice little joggers here. Super modern. This is like this year's model North Face. The sweet stuff. That's just one of the giveaways for tonight, but you can check out the other giveaways, all the auctions. We'll add 15 more items later today based on how today's live thrift goes. You can pre-bid. Yes, you can. The way the pre-bids work, right? So everything starts at $1. You can go in and you can pre-bid, say, $15 on something. So your bid's going to show up now as $1. So everyone will see that there's $1 bid on there. But say somebody else says, cool, I'll bid $2. Yours is automatically going to bid up to $3. Do you see what I mean? So it's kind of like an auto bid. So your first bid, if you start at $15, your bid won't show up as 15. It'll show up as $1. And then anytime somebody tries to bid $1 above that, you're going to go up. It'll automatically do it for you. And our show tonight is going to be wild. It's going to be fast. We're going to do 55 items in less than 60 minutes. And so that's a good way to fight the snipers and all that. Get your pre-bids in. 17 packages to ship yesterday was rough. That's a good day, though. You were making the money yesterday. Patricia, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard. Good to have you. We're live every morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Shipping out orders, drinking coffee, talking business. Heading to Goodwill in Morganton. Nice. I've never been to that one. Last 6 sales, 20 days. Last 6 sales, 20 days. Okay, I think I see what you're saying. Last 6 sales, so it sold in 20 days. It sold in 7 days, 7, 0, 13, 504. Love that. Thank you for sharing that. 2 orders today. Nice, Roger. Good work. 8675309. Nice. Discovered Sierra Trading Post in New Hampshire last weekend. Got myself a Filson sick at Sierra Trading. Nice. I forgot you were up in New Hampshire. Where in New Hampshire is the Trading Post? I didn't even know there was one up there. Taking a break and closing the pool. We got our last plunge this weekend. Nice. It's always sad, right? Closing up the pool for the season. That's it. The fun is over. Get the winter coats out. I buy and sell older video game consoles. Also give them away on my live streams. Nice, nice. Where do you live stream retro oldies? True dat. Yeah, you made money yesterday. I'm sure the shipping was a bear, but you made some money. What's up, Chemo? Had to rush out yesterday. Woman on Facebook, local selling group selling a large Nice. Nice, Mother Nature. Crushing it over there. I love that. Search and rescue. Was that search and rescue successful, Chemo? That's the old search and rescue mission here on Talk Nice near Burlington. If you're not following Retro Oldies, I'm getting the feeling that you should probably follow Retro Oldies here on TikTok. I'm going to give you a follow right now. Retro Oldies got a lot of followers too. 36,000 followers. Generally a pretty good indication that someone's doing something right over there. Appreciate that. Moon, thank you for the follow. Wayne, thank you for sharing the live. I'm drinking Y3000 Coke. It's not bad. What the heck are you talking about? I don't know what that is. Discover. Gigi, tell me where that Sierra Trading Post is. Where in New Hampshire are you at? What are you doing up there? That's my old stomping grounds. Chemo, did you find this? Oh, you got to do it again? Oh my gosh. All right. Good luck, brother, with that. Let's start with we got a TikTok shop order. Let's head over and get that one. I think Cora is waiting patiently. All right. I'm in TikTok shop. I got to go to orders. Still learning this new platform. We got 3 TikTok shop orders going out the door. And then what do we have over here? At chris@peak.com. I think that's where Cora is. I think Cora's got one on chris@peak.com. I got you, Cora. Hold on. We got you. Is that you, Kelly, in Wyoming? Kelly? Is that you, Cora? Sorry, Vermont, near Burlington. You can't confuse New Hampshire and Vermont. You're going to piss off the locals if you do that. It's not the same thing, Gigi. Come on now. You're in Wyoming? Cool. Is that your order, Kelly? On chris@peak.com? Trying to figure out which one's Cora because I don't see a Cora. Pull the whole place apart, Chemo. There you go. Just rip it apart. It's too early for that kind of mess. No, sir. Okay. I think that's Cora. She was here in the lab, so I want to get her shipped out. I'm going to turn off this scroll thing. I think you'll get the point. Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to do this chris@peak.com order. So we got 1 bag of medium roast, whole bean. This is the OG. Going out the door. The original, we launched this just over 5 months ago. And we launched this little coffee business. And this was the first blend that we offered, the medium roast. This is the one that I drink just about every single day. It's roasted fresh right here in Black Mountain, North Carolina. Every Thursday, we get it roasted. Ship it right out to you. We're shipping this one out to Kelly in Wyoming. So the medium roast has just a slight spice to it, and it's got to have flavors of milk chocolate. Again, this is not flavored coffee. That's just a natural flavor of the beans. The beans are grown in Chiapas, Mexico, and this is fair trade and organic, which means the beans are well taken care of, and the people who take care of the beans are well taken care of. That's what the fair trade piece is. Get you a handwritten thank you note, Kelly. Everybody gets a handwritten thank you note, just like Bezos does. And everyone gets a big dose of gratitude that orders on the live. Kelly, thanks for your support. I hope you love the coffee. For the coffee in both whole bean and ground. We also have French press grind, if that's your jam. This is a whole bean bag of coffee going up to Kelly. At chris@peak.com, we also have some rad merch available for you too. When you order multiple things, obviously you save on shipping too. And we're out of tape. Thank you for hitting that goal. Appreciate that. Kayla, the book nerd, is in the house. They're now number one. I'm number one. I'm number one where I belong. Barry, I don't have a book, but if I had a book, you'd be all right in my book. And then there was tape. Thank you for the donuts. What is the TikTok on? What is that thing? Look out. It's just spraying money. Thank you so much. South Texas. That's a cool gift. What is going on there? Appreciate the donuts too. That gun was crazy. I don't know that anyone's ever given me that thing before. I probably shouldn't use that word, huh? Okay, it's fixed now. Good morning, everyone. Uh-oh, it's a competition. Thank you for the roses, South Texas. Appreciate that. The amount of knowledge in this chat is crazy. Smart people in this chat. And Kayla. Reisner is here. I think you mean Roasted. There you go. What's up, Reisner? I just sold a pair of MMA fighting shorts. Dude, I'm selling clothes on eBay. What's happening? Thank you for the fires. Appreciate that. Hello, so fun. Y'all crazy this morning. Y'all had too much caffeine like I did too. I made the coffee too strong. I got like a little coffee buzz going, if I'm being honest. Someone's walking their dog in my neighbor's yard across the street. Cute dog. Thank you, Kelly. Where's my shipping bin at? Thank you, Kelly. We're gonna throw it right over there. Here you go, dang varmint. You do you, brother. I haven't had any coffee yet today. I only had 1 cup yesterday. What's going on over there? Is everything okay? I didn't have time to make a cup this morning before I left. Well, Ethan, Blair, what is going on? What is wrong with y'all? I was trying to make, I'm sending healing vibes. It sounds like y'all need it. I was trying to make myself some coffee. Haven't done it. So what is, just when you think you can count on your friends, they're not even drinking coffee. Jaylicious, thank you for the pizza and the chilies. I'm being girly girl and getting nails now and a little bit before vacation tomorrow. Nice. Safe travels, Kit Kat. You're going to Portland, right? Safe travels. Getting all dolled up. Just when you think you can count on your friends, everyone's not. See, Snappy D, let me know down below if you're having some coffee right now. I'm a little bit rattled by 3 people in a row commenting that they hadn't had coffee. Thank you so much, South Texas, for the roses. Appreciate that. Snappy D tells me that there is still hope in this world. She's on her second cup. Kelly, you got a shipping confirmation in your inbox. Thank you so much for ordering over there at chris@peak.com. Let's go over to TikTok Shop. We got 3 orders on TikTok Shop. All right, let's get these shipped out. First one I got is from yesterday. This is actually going out to my mom. My mom ordered, this is her first order of the fall seasonal light roast. Here we are. This is going out to my mom. So my mom bought this on TikTok Shop. She had a 50% off coupon on TikTok Shop. So she got this bag of coffee for $7.49. That is crazy. Literally 50% off, and she's getting free shipping on this bag. Mom paid less than I did for this bag of coffee, which is pretty crazy. But it's good for everybody. Don't worry. I'm not losing out on this deal. TikTok Shop is the one that's eating that 50% off coupon that's coming from them. And they're also paying for the shipping label too, because they're trying to get this new platform off the ground. So thanks, Mom, for supporting my tiny little business. I can always count on my mom. She's always got my back, always supporting me. And she got herself a crazy deal on coffee. You can get the same deal. This isn't a family discount over here. Go to TikTok Shop. You do that by clicking my name. Go about halfway down my profile and click the button that says shop. Don't click the website. You can do that too. But click where it says shop, S-H-O-P. Put something in your cart, and you might see that you have a 50% off or 40% off coupon. Mom got 50% off from TikTok. Actually, Mom was up here on vacation when we went to Dynamite and kicked off or launched the fall seasonal light roast. That was kind of fun. She got a chance to meet my Dynamite friends. Thanks, Mom. Hope you enjoy the new fall seasonal light roast. She could have just taken some home with her, but she wanted instead to wait until she was out of her, she had the summer seasonal light roast. She wanted to wait till she was out of that bag before ordering the next bag so she could have a nice fresh bag. So this was roasted on Thursday, getting shipped out to Mom today. Mom Peak is in Florida, just north of Tampa. It's the reason I can't walk around safely in my own workspace. It's torn up from missions. Gotcha. Just stuff everywhere. Print, ship, and labels. I did get your sticker, Second Life. It took a little while to get out here, but I think that's because it was, I think what happened, because it was tracking for like 6 or 7 days, but I think what happened is because it was in one of those regular envelopes, like a white envelope, it got put in with the regular mail. So it didn't go like ground advantage. I think it was like, like a stamped mail kind of thing. But it did track the whole way, and I got it a few days ago. Thank you so much. I love my new sticker. Thanks, Mom. Out the door for you, some fresh coffee. Roasted Thursday, shipping to you Tuesday. It doesn't get any fresher than that, y'all. It's crazy. And Mom got 50% off on TikTok Shop. It don't make no sense, but I love it. I got to make a quarter coffee. There you go. See, there is some sanity in this world. Y'all are making coffee. Good morning from gloomy San Francisco. What are you doing out there, Leslie? What you doing in San Francisco? Vacation, work? What's the deal? When are we going to the store? When are we going to the thrift store, bud? I don't know, man. Drinking a cup of Maxwell House. My wife made it and tastes like battery acid. Oh man, that is it might have been coffee 6 months ago when they roasted it. I don't know if you can still call it coffee at this point in time. We got an order going out to my friend Gigi Daisy. Fran has got him some coffee coming. Gigi, I'm assuming you got free shipping on this order, right? 2 bags of coffee going out the door to Gigi. And we got the French press grind. So we have this available in whole bean, French press, and regular grind as well. So we got 2 French press grinds going out to Fran. Fran is the coffee drinker in the family over there. We're going to ship this out priority. Did you get my coffee order? I did. You're right after this one. Thank you, South Texas. Going out in order. Yours came in 13 minutes ago. We're slacking. Get it right up. As always, ship out anybody who orders during the live. Ship out the orders right here on the live with a big dose of gratitude, handwritten thank you cards. Thank you, South Texas. Now it's Gigi's time to shine. Hurry up, Chris. People are waiting. I don't need this kind of pressure, Vanessa. Just trying to work from home barefoot with my sweatpants on. I've had these sweatpants for, I think, for 20 years I've owned these sweatpants. They have a huge hole in them on the side, but I keep wearing them. I'm a big believer in buy it for life. If you're not buying it for life, make sure you give it a second life, buy it secondhand or sell it. But I'm going to wear these pants into the ground, literally. All right, Gigi and Fran, we'll get you a handwritten thank you note. Is Fran on that trip with you, Gigi? Thanks, Gigi. 2 bags of the medium roast going out the door. You know, Gigi, your next order, I know that Fran's on TikTok now. You should probably see if he's got a coupon for 50% off for the next order. Just saying. Save you some money. Next time. We had a much needed relaxing time. Okay, cool. You're back home now. I'm up to speed. Thank you for the gifts. Appreciate the sweet melons. Delicious. Thank you for the heart. Me too, Smoky Mountain. Appreciate it. I bought a whole box of the Atari consoles and games for $25. If they work, I should be able to make 10 times. Let's go. Kimmy V's here. Good morning. If I missed any comments or questions, let me know. Good morning, Missy. Day job conference. Gotcha. Did you get my coffee order? Yeah. Grr, my Java jive. Roger, what is that English? Oh my God, I never thought of that. Mr. Missy is probably going to order some coffee. There you go. There you go. And they say that if you give somebody a positive review on TikTok Shop, supposedly you get a, like I've heard some people get a coupon for that too. If you leave a positive review on your first order, or not a positive review, just any review, I guess. If you leave a review, you get a coupon too. Somebody bought a bag of coffee last week. I think it was Tropical Flipper. He paid 1 cent for the coffee and got free shipping. And he used it was a $15 off coupon he got. I think that was for selling on TikTok Shop. I'm not sure. Anyhow. Good morning. I was away. Did you get my logo sticker? I did. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I love my new sticker. I thought they came out really nice. I appreciate it. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, Fran. Coffee heading your way. And we got South Texas. She's been waiting patiently. We also got an order in for Simon. Thank you so much, Simon. Simon got buy one, get one free coffee, 50% off. So 2 bags of coffee for $14.98 plus free shipping. Crazy. We'll get to you in just a couple minutes. But we got South Texas. Dory's got a order in for coffee. What do we got for Dory? We got ground coffee. We get the Peak Combo Pack. So we got 1 medium roast and 1 the fall seasonal light roast. So there we go. So the medium roast is going to obviously be a little bit roastier and full-bodied than is the light, hence the name. But also, this is going to have more of a milk chocolate flavor. This is the medium. And then the light is going to have the crisp apple, orange peel, and a little bit of caramel for just a hint of sweetness. But remember, these are not flavored coffees. Those are just the tasting notes from the actual beans themselves, from the beans and the roasting process. The medium roast is from Chiapas, Mexico, which is the southernmost state in Mexico. And the light roast is from Honduras. And that's a fall seasonal, so that'll only be available now until December 1st, and then we'll rotate to the winter seasonal, which I don't know anything about yet, to be honest with you. Dory and Chemo, thanks so much for all your support. I hope you love the coffee. And I think this is your first order of the fall seasonal light roast. We just launched it 2.5 weeks ago. We rotated from the summer seasonal to the fall seasonal. Just in time for some flannels, some fall foliage, some cool mornings, some cool evenings. This is going to go out priority to you. It's going to go out today, Tuesday. You should have this Thursday, would be my guess. Maybe Friday, but I think Thursday. Sorry, not modding right now. Listing. Cool. No worries. You do you, buddy. What made you get into selling coffee? It's kind of, it started really with this live. So I've been going live weekdays, shipping out orders and kind of talking through sales and all that stuff. I've been doing this since November. It all just started with like, hey, I want to go live more. I feel like I'm disconnected with the community a bit. Just want to go live more. So I'm going to go live every day this week and see how it goes. And I went live every day that week. People seemed to enjoy it. I had a good time. So I said, well, I'm going to keep doing it until people tell me to stop. And no one's told me to stop yet. So then the conversation, because obviously it's morning time, it's 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So people are drinking coffee and the conversation always shifted to coffee. And I love coffee. So people are always interested in what our favorite coffees were, this, that, the other thing. And somebody at one point said, you know what? You should have your own freaking coffee, Chris. You talk about coffee so much, you drink so much coffee. I said, that is preposterous. I don't know anything about the coffee business. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Fast forward a couple months, I had talked to my friends over at Dynamite Roasting, and they were like, yeah, it's probably a lot easier than you think. We can get you started. So we talked about different roasts we can do. I said, I just want to do my favorite coffee. I want to do that medium roast. I want to bring that coffee to market. So that's what we did. Got it launched. We launched it in April. It was well received by everybody. People have been supporting my business. Thank you so much. So then we decided to get serious and launch a light roast back in August and did that. People enjoyed the light roast. So I said, well, let's go. Let's keep doing this thing. So here we are. To me, if anything that I'm going to do in business at this point, like I'm paying my bills, we're financially solvent over here. I've been in business here 5 years doing this. I've been full-time. It'll be 3 years full-time in December. So to me, if I'm going to start anything new in business, it's got to check 3 boxes. It's going to be something I love talking about every single day. It's going to be something that I can learn every single day about. And it's going to be something that I can teach along the way too. So I'm trying to learn as much as I can about coffee and share as much as I can about coffee with y'all. And I'm going to continue to do more and more of that. So teach every day, learn every day, and just talk about something I love. And that is freaking coffee. Thank you, South Texas. And I love supporting local businesses. I love partnering with small local businesses. Dynamite's been in business roasting coffee for 15 years. They've won Western North Carolina's Coffee Roaster of the Year the last 11 years in a row, including this year. It's crazy, but they're just a small local business. So you supporting my tiny little business by buying coffee also supports Dynamite, which is a small business. They're bigger than me, but it's still a small business here local in Black Mountain, North Carolina. So they appreciate every single one of your orders too. They're not so big enough where they don't care. And they host us for live streams. They continue to teach me about coffee and support me in my little business. And it's all fun and good. So that's how it started, I think. That's the story. Okay, stop. Hello and good morning. It's 10:30 Eastern. It is now 10:28. Bargain Shopper, thank you for the follow. Appreciate having you on board. Thanks to everyone who's been following me, whether you've been following me for 2 minutes, like Bargain Shopper, or 2 years, like Barry D. I appreciate it. Hi, Bold North. I did earlier someone to buy 9 bags. P.S. I bought 9 the other day. We have 2 orders of 9 bags in our history. One from Barry D and one from T. Georgie. All right, Simon, we got an order for you. We'll get you shipped out right now. Simon got 50% off. And by the way, South Texas got 50% off and free shipping as well. Simon, 50% off free shipping. Simon also got a Peak combo pack. Quick question, Simon, are you still in the chat? I got a question, Simon. I got a question. Gonna need to order more coffee soon. I got you, Amanda, whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. I got you back here. Hi, my name is Simon. There you go. Simon, your order is a whole bean medium roast, and it's a ground of the fall seasonal. Is that what you were looking for? 1 whole bean, 1 ground, 1 medium whole, 1 light ground. Is that right? Okay, cool. Just making sure. Whenever somebody orders 2 grounds, I just want to make sure. So we get the whole bean going out the door and the fall seasonal. Tell us a little bit about how you make your coffee, if you don't mind. Like, how do you prepare your coffee? Obviously, you've got some kind of grinder at home because you're getting the whole bean for the medium roast, but you also get the ground. So how do you prepare your coffee at home? What's your brewing process? I love hearing about it. Coffee is a very personal thing, but I like hearing about it. I drink my hot coffee black, by the way, and my iced coffee I drink with a little bit of oat milk. I can't do dairy. Use the grinder, French press here. Prefer ground, but you didn't have it for both. I got ground for both. If you want ground for both, you can do that. This is ground on Thursday too, so even if you do have a grinder at home, if you like the convenience of the ground coffee, I can do that. I also have French press ground. I just don't know how you prepare yours. I can do ground in both if you want. You just let me know. You want whole bean in both? I don't have whole bean until Thursday. I'll have, I just sold out of the whole bean in the light roast, but I'll have whole bean on Thursday. If you want to wait till then, let me think, Tuesday, Monday. I can do that. The reason I put it at 0 is because I got to ship TikTok shop orders within 3 days, and Tuesday, Wednesday, we'd be good. If you want to wait till I can ship it on Thursday, and we can do both whole bean. Your call. Your call. I'm easy over here. Oat milk for the win. Now that I got my coupon, I'm torn over what products to get. Oh my gosh, he's analysis paralysis. You can send it like I ordered it. Gotcha. So we got the whole bean. Let me just double check this and make sure I get this right. We get the whole bean in the medium and the ground in the light roast. Gotcha. Thank you for your order. 50% off and free shipping. It's good for you because you get to try the coffee, or you get a reorder for cheap. It's good for me because TikTok's the one paying for the 50% off. TikTok's the one paying for the free shipping. And it's good for TikTok because they get people comfortable ordering here on TikTok Shop. So everybody freaking wins. It's awesome. This is going to go out priority for you. 2 bags of coffee. Buy one, get one free, basically. And free shipping. It's crazy. You're getting this coffee for less than what I paid Dynamite to roast it for me. It don't make any sense, but I like it. It's going out to, oh, this is Travis O from Whatnot, right? Is that the same Travis? I just have a different screen name on here. Cool. Did you find me first? I'm just curious. Did you find me first on Whatnot, or did you find me first over here on TikTok or on YouTube? That's my downfall. I hate coffee. Hey, nobody's perfect. Mother Nature show. You Brits like your tea, don't you? Soho Posh is here. She's here. It's actually live, and Soho Posh always watches the replays. Soho Posh is here live on YouTube. Sorry, I missed you walk in the front door. TikTok first. Gotcha. Cool. Travis O, we got you. Thanks for your support over there on Whatnot and here on TikTok. Appreciate that. Got a Whatnot show tonight, by the way. And I think it's going to be legit. I'm excited for tonight's show. I don't want to say it's better than last week's show. I think it's at the same level as last week's show in terms of like good quality inventory. I think it's at the same level. But as always, we try to make every show a little bit better than the last. I got some tricks up my sleeve for tonight's show that I think should make it fun. Oops. Always trying to just make it a more fun experience for you all. It's like a mix of art and science over there on Whatnot. The science is bring the good inventory. The art is kind of the presentation. 2 bags going out to Travis O. 50% off on TikTok Shop. You might have one of those discount coupons too. How you can find out is click up on my name on TikTok. That'll bring you to my profile. On my profile, click where it says shop. S-H-O-P. That's how you spell it. Don't click on the website. You can do it another time. Check out the website. Click where it says S-H-O-P. Put something in your cart and see if it gives you like 50% off or something crazy like that. Most of the orders that are going out the door the last week have been 50% off and free shipping, which is nuts. So this coffee would cost Travis, this whole order would be $38.20, including shipping. If they bought it on my website, $38.28 would be how much it would cost. Travis is paying total $14.98. Y'all can do the math on there. That is a lot of savings. Saving almost 24 bucks, $23 and change. Crazy. Chris, how do you prepare and brew your coffee? So do it 2 different ways. Most days I do it French press, and I usually drink the whole bean. So I take the whole bean medium roast and I grind this. I have a burr grinder that Kim and I grind our coffee every morning fresh. We put it in a French press and brew it in the French press. And then I drink it straight black in this little cup here. There's a little bit left in here, but boy, I brewed the coffee too strong today. We also do it on a stovetop espresso maker too. And when I do iced coffee, we do it in the French press. Then I just let it cool. I put it in the fridge for the next day, and the next day I have iced coffee and I put a little bit of oat milk in it. But same thing, that comes out of the French press. TikTok first. I knew you were a trickster. Hey, Vanessa. KK, thank you so much for sharing the live. What a nice compliment that is. Hope one day we can get a Chris at Peak IPA. Wouldn't that be something? Selling alcohol is all sorts of a pain in the butt because the government likes to restrict and put all kinds of red tape and all kinds of taxes and restrictions and all that stuff. Things government likes doing. We got all those post-prohibition laws that still exist somehow all these years later, like 100 years later. Thanks for everybody for those orders over at chrisatpeak.com and TikTok Shop. We do get some Poshmark orders, 2 Poshmark and 1 eBay going out the door. Let's get working on Poshmark. Got a Hugo Boss order going out to John on Poshmark. These Hugo Boss, a lot of people sleep on them. In fact, I slept on these Hugo Boss polos for a long time too. but they've been selling quick for me. Every time I've picked one up recently, they've sold within a few weeks. This one sold in 3 days, listed it Saturday, and it sold yesterday. Hugo Boss, size 2XL, cotton polo, sold for $21. Buyer paid for shipping. I had somebody else making me offers on this item yesterday too, but this person got it for full price. Full price always wins. This is going to go USPS priority in one of these Tyvek mailers. Those are free at USPS.com. Thank you card going out to John. Every single order gets a handwritten thank you card. These people literally pay my rent. They pay for my barbecue. Usually go out to barbecue on Wednesdays. That's like the routine lately. They pay for my IPAs. They contribute to my retirement. So they get a handwritten thank you note. Thanks, John. Appreciate you, buddy. We'll go over all the we'll go over the stat of that one right now. We'll go jump right into Jason Hayes's spectacular reseller spreadsheet. Let's go ahead and I don't know if I've marked that as sold on the spreadsheet yet. Let's just double check it. I did not. So we'll go find it. Three days to sell this bad, Larry. Sold for $21. Buyer pays for shipping. I paid $5 for that shirt at a thrift store. We got another order that just came in on TikTok shop, so we'll pivot over there and get that shipped right out for you. Appreciate whoever that was. I'll take a look at it in just a second. Curious to see what you get for a discount. Love those crazy TikTok shop discounts. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so this Hugo Boss sold for $21 on Poshmark. I paid $5. It took 3 days to sell, and my profit on that shirt will be $11.80. Gotta love a quick $11.80. And it's so easy to ship on Poshmark. You can use everything ships USPS priority, and everything you can use any of the USPS priority stuff. You don't have to weigh anything. Everything under 5 pounds is flat rate. $7.94 is what the buyer pays. You cannot beat Poshmark shipping. I love it. The guy who ordered 4 bags is probably awesome. Dang, varmint. I think you just dropped me a tip here or a hint. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Sorry, Chris, but my daughter loves the Peak coffee. I'm a tea drinker, but your daughter loves the Peak. Hey, that's cool. Whatever you need to drink to get you up and going in the morning, I respect it. If you happen to drink Peak blend coffee, I respect that even maybe a little bit more. Thank you so much, Dang Varmint. I got your order here. We got 4 bags of the peak season fall light roast. I love it. Now, do you want all 4 bags, the light roast? Do you want to try one of the medium? I can mix a medium in if you want. They're all ground. This is going to have hints of crisp apple, orange peel, and caramel. And that's the fall one. The fall, if you tried the summer seasonal light roast, that one's a little lighter than this. This is a little bit more on the medium side of a light roast, a little bit more complex. Me on a panel gross. Say what? Good morning, AZ. I'd love to know how to blog can make you money from. I'd love to know how to blog. Can you make money from blogging? Yeah, I think so. I mean, yes, you can. And you probably have to do like affiliate marketing links and stuff like that. Yeah, there you go. Soho's got you. Why do you like USPS Tyvek over Bubble for Posh? I like them both, but to me, this is probably marginally better for the environment than the Bubble mailers are. I can fit more stuff in these too, by the way. But to me, to have all the plastic from the Bubble, clothing doesn't need cushion, right? The Bubbles don't, like, what is it, cushioning? The clothing's not going to like drop and break. Did you put eggshells in the ground this winter? Did you put eggshells in your ground in the winter, you'll never go back. I'm not sure what you're getting at, Reisner. I think I missed some important part of the conversation. Well, that was for, oh, gotcha. Dang Varmint, do you want me to sneak in do you want to do all 4 light roast, or do you want me to sneak in a medium roast too? Potassium is good for the soil. Cool. I don't plant anything. I see, and when people buy it, Amazon pay you a commission. Yep. I sell everything and anything I get my hands on. I like it. Oops, calcium. Sure, whatever you think. I'll throw in 1 bag of the medium. I think you'll like the medium. I'll drink the medium. So you got 3 of the light roasts, the fall seasonal. The fall season will be around till December 1st. We'll rotate to the winter, and I'll throw you in a medium ground. So we got 3 in 1. 3 in 1 it is. They will be gifts. I haven't had coffee in 20 years. Okay, cool. We'll get 3 in 1. 3 in 1. So we're going to put this, let's see where it's going. Maybe I should have my first cup on live. Let's do it. What's his name did it? David did it. You won't. You won't. Let's see how we're going to pack this. Will this fit in here? That'll be a second to fit in here. Ooh, it's like a glove. That's sweet. Let's do that. I wish they still made these regional rate box A's. Thank you so much, Dang Varmint. I think coffee is a wonderful gift. And I know I'm like biased in this conversation because I sell coffee. And you're like, well, Chris is just trying to get me to give someone a gift. No, long before I sold coffee, Tim and I have given coffee as gifts to people for years. Like people that we know that are into coffee. We'll get them coffee for the holidays, or we'll get them coffee for birthdays, stuff like that. And anniversary. I don't know if we've ever given coffee for an anniversary gift, but birthdays, holidays, that kind of thing, for sure. Dang Varmint, we'll get you a handwritten thank you card. I'll even write your real name on it, because Dang Varmint just doesn't sound like I'm sharing much gratitude. Oh, I have to make gift baskets for helpers. These will go in the next few. I like that. A nice gift basket piece, coffee for sure. Can I say your real name on live, or you're going to get mad? Some people get weird about that. Draw his picture, Chris. Keep my male people happy. Can you tell us more about the difference between the light and... Sorry, when people have long comments, I have to scroll over here. Can you tell me the difference between the light and the medium roast? Yep. So I'll break it down like super basic, right? So light roast is just a coffee that's roasted a little bit less. So let's talk about the basics first. Light is just not roasted as long. And then medium roast, obviously roasted a little bit longer. The light roast in this case is from Honduras, so it's a different bean. So different beans have different flavors. And the medium roast is from Chiapas, Mexico. So the flavor profiles, a medium roast has got to have a little bit more of literally a roasty kind of darker taste. In this case, the medium is kind of right down the middle medium roast. So not super roasty, also not super light. The tasting notes on the light roast is going to be crisp apple, orange peel, and caramel. And then on the medium roast, you're going to get a hint of spice. And oops, this is the wrong shipping label. Crap, get back on there. A hint of spice and milk chocolate. And I think the milk chocolate's going to be a prevailing taste. Everyone tastes things a little bit different, but I get more of the milk chocolate and a really subtle hint of spice, but it's really, really subtle. To me, the medium roast is just a great daily driver for a coffee geek because it's going to be a little bit complex, but not overly complex. Good daily driver. It's also not going to blow away somebody who's not a coffee nerd, who's just getting into coffee for the first time. And maybe the first time that they're really getting like premium coffee and stepping up the ladder a little bit. I think the medium roast is just a nice, good, balanced cup of coffee. That's my favorite. But I do like the fall seasonal more than I like the summer seasonal this year from Honduras. So I think that's all. How much for a medium? $14.99. But you might, if you're on TikTok, right? Click on that my name up above. Go to the shop icon. Don't click my website. Go to shop, SHOP. Click there. You might have 50% off coupon and free shipping. 50% off free shipping. Check it out. You might have 20% off free shipping. You might have 40% off free shipping. But Dang Varmint just got 50% off and free shipping on 4 bags of coffee. So I think that's what your deal was. Let's see. We'll double check it real quick. Let's go check it real quick. We got a couple more orders on TikTok shop. Dang Varmint. Well, paid full price, but free shipping, which is that shipping label. It's like it's a $13 shipping label. So just got $13 in shipping for free, which is pretty awesome. AWM with an order, 50% off for Andrew on his bag of coffee. 50% off. What a great deal. The lighter roast, the better. Thanks, Chris. I think I'm on my next order. I'll do a light and a medium. I like that. Yeah. And, you can taste the difference and see which one you like a little bit better. Can you pin my comment again, please? I need a little assistance. Okay. Let's see. I got to scroll over to see this comment. Let's see. I have an item that weighs 26 pounds, measure. I can't see the whole comment. I'll have to scroll up. It's cutting off the comment. I need a little assistance, please. I have an item that weighs 26 pounds, measures 30 by 25 by 15. It's charging the buyer $170. Try UPS or FedEx. That's USPS. You don't want to ship big items via USPS. They're always going to be way more. FedEx or UPS, brother. FedEx or UPS, brother. I work a very stressful job that has got much worse. I do reselling as my full-time job. There you go. Are they turning up the heat on you over there, Soho, and not giving you more money? That's what companies like to do. They like to turn up the heat, turn up the stress, give you more responsibilities, put more pressure on you, more weight, and then not give you more money. Is that what's happening over there? So Arizona, let us know. Go take that same exact package. You have to follow up with us. Take that same exact package, check it out for FedEx ground or UPS ground, and let us know what the difference is. There's no way it'll be even half that much. All right, we'll get you shipped out right now. Andrew, appreciate you jumping in. We got a bag of the ground. This is your first fall roast order. 50% off and free shipping. Thank you so much, brother. We'll get this shipped right out to you. Andrew. That is the UPS price, but I think it would be at least $50 to $70. Where are you printing your shipping label through? We need more information. I work in a jail. Time to go. Yeah, okay. I got a ton of respect for what you do. I don't know how you do it. I got a ton of respect for it, but gosh, that sounds really stressful, Soho. It's like I could never work in a hospital. I drive by a hospital and I get stressed out. I can't deal. That's just not my thing. I couldn't do it. Literally driving by a hospital, I'm like, ooh, the hospital. I get like my blood pressure goes up. It's not good for my health. USPS was saying $250 and I'm printing through eBay. Check out Pirate Ship, brother. I'm going to double check the size on that bot. You didn't tell us like that. Where's it going? I know it's going from Arizona, but where's it going to? 30 by 25 by 15. It's a pretty big box, dude. That's a pretty big box. Tim Varmint, there you go. Timmy, go for it. There are a lot of Tims. Cool. Tim Varmint. You got it. Thanks, Tim, for your order. To Florida. I mean, it's a really big box, but still, is there any way you can cut down the size of that box? I bet you if you change the dimensions from 30 by 25 to like 27 by 25, you'll probably save a bunch of money, but that's a pretty big box. That's where most of your cost is coming from, is the size of that box. I thought of that name after a woodchuck in the garden. I like it. Dang Barmit. Chris, there was a nice pirate ship conversation at Line Creeks. I almost don't believe it. White coat syndrome. I have that too. Doctor diagnosed. Yeah, I don't like. My grandfather taught me not to like doctors or hospitals or trust them, and that's just kind of wired into me. We came to the same conclusion. Yay for healthcare. I appreciate y'all to do healthcare. I can't do it. Just because I can't do it doesn't mean I don't respect it. I just can't do it. Andrew, we got you an order coming out, brother. We're talking shipping. We're talking working in a jail. We're talking healthcare. We're talking coffee. And I'm freaking confused. I hope you're confused. No, I'm in the States. Missouri. Thank you, Andrew. A lot of people don't realize, we were talking about light roast versus medium roast. A lot of people don't realize that light roasts tend to have more caffeine in them because they're not roasted as long. A lot of people think that the darker roasts have more caffeine. And generally speaking, that's not true. The longer you roast coffee, the less caffeine is going to make it into your cup. A lot of people don't realize that. Because people hear espresso. Espressos are usually made with a darker roast coffee. But espresso is just really finely ground coffee. So when you take a dark roast and you grind it really, really fine, the more you grind coffee, the more caffeine you get into your cup. So if you took a light roast and grinded a light roast really fine, that's going to be your most caffeinated cup of coffee that you could probably get. But light roasts don't really hold up so well to like in an espresso. They tend to be a little bit more delicate. But that would be your highest caffeine cup of coffee, light roast, espresso ground. Because the finer you grind it, the more caffeine's in it. The less you roast it, the more caffeine is in it. All right, this is going to go out USPS Ground Advantage. Andrew, we're printing out the shipping label for you, brother. Appreciate your support. You're all right in my book. I don't have a book yet, but if I did, you'd be all right in it. Definitely thought dark roast had more. It's categorically not true. The opposite is true. I'm a respiratory therapist. We're hiring. Nice. You ain't hiring me. I ain't going anywhere near a hospital. I respect what you do, but man, my blood pressure goes up. That bro is a doctor. He gets onto me for not going regularly for checkups. Both my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law are both doctors in Winston-Salem. You ain't going to see me visiting them at work. I'll tell you that much. I respect what they do, but it is not going to be bring your family to work day. They've also never invited me. That's the other thing. I'd just try to resell some of the stuff that's in there if I went. Say jail is a hard job. I would agree with that sentiment. We get another order on TikTok Shop. Thanks so much. Oh, yes, we do. Mickey, thank you for your order. Mickey, what do we got? We got a ground light roast coming your way. Thank you, Mickey. I think this is your first of the light roasts. Mickey got a deal here, 50% off coffee, free shipping. That's on TikTok Shop. Crazy. You might want to check if you have one of those deals too. You can't get fresh roasted organic fair trade coffee for this price. $7.49 free shipping. This is, I'm not exaggerating. Mickey is paying less for this bag of coffee than what I paid Dynamite to roast it. And that's okay. It's still good for me. Remember, TikTok is anteing up that 50% off. That's coming out of their pocket. So is the shipping label. It's coming out of their pocket. So I still get the full price, $14.99. Mickey gets it for $7.49. I win. Mickey wins, and she gets it for free shipping. I don't know if it's he or she. Sorry, Mickey. I appreciate your business. Thank you so much. I'll get you shipped right out to you with a handwritten thank you card because you deserve it. Because you believed in me. You bought this seasonal light roast. You believed in me. I'm going to write you a thank you card for that. Crazy deals. Crazy deals. What's up? Chat. What's up, Big E? Travis George is here. T. Georgie. He's got 69 bags of coffee in his freezer right now. Going out to Iowa. Thanks, TikTok shop. Let's go. Are you still on Grailed and Depop? No, I'm officially off Grailed and Depop as of, what, a week ago? A week and a half ago? I'm officially off. I had to get rid of some of the complexity with my business because I'm now selling on Whatnot, eBay, Poshmark, TikTok shop, and chris@peak.com. That's 5 platforms right there. So I dumped Depop, Grailed, Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace. I wasn't getting many sales over there anyway. And at some point, you got to release some of the complexity of your business. So I basically traded Depop, Grailed, Facebook Marketplace, and Mercari. I traded those 4 platforms for chris@peak.com, for TikTok shop, and for Whatnot. And I sell a lot more on each of those platforms than I do on Depop, Grailed, Facebook Marketplace, or Mercari. So I sell more on Whatnot than I do on those 4 platforms combined. In fact, I sell more on each of the new three platforms, TikTok shop, Whatnot, and chris@peak.com. I sell more on each of those platforms individually than collectively on those 4 that I gave up. So at some point, you just got to make decisions about the flow of your business. Mickey made a good decision. She got her a bag of coffee on TikTok shop, 50% off, free shipping. That's a good decision. Thank you so much, Mickey. Okay, I was looking at the shop button and they are on your direct me. Okay, I was looking for the shop button and they are on your direct me. Tina, I'm not sure I get that. Sorry, guys, I need to step up more lives and videos. Biggie, you're good. You're doing your thing. You're good. I'm proud of you. So you just crossed post to Posh then. That's correct. You linked to Grailed and Depop. Oh, yeah, I probably got to delete those, huh? You're saying I still have those up there? Yeah, it probably just brings you to my empty shop over there. That's a good point. That is a good point, Teener. You know, I know South Texas, has a lot to say about you, Tina, and it's not always nice, but I got nothing nice to say about you, Tina. We got Did We Squat Pickin' over on TikTok shop with an order. Thanks so much. What do we got? Did We Squat Pickin'? 50% off coffee. This is crazy. It don't even make any sense, but I love it because it's good for everyone. Did We Squat Pickin'? Got a bag of ground medium roast, the OG. Thank you so much. Medium roast. That's what I drink every day, except for this morning. We blended the fall seasonal light roast with the medium roast. I did 50-50, but I made it too strong. I put too much coffee in there. It was still delicious, don't get me wrong, but it was like coffee like that. That's how it went. I wonder what Kim thinks about it. Kim, what did you think of that coffee? Was it crazy strong? Wasn't too bad. I felt like it was like just no. Did you like the 50-50 blend? Did you like the 50-50 blend? Fine. Just fine. Kim literally only likes, if I brew anything except for the OG, the medium roast, Kim is always just like, it's fine. It's fine. No matter what I do, that's what she's going to say. Anyway, Did We Squat? You got this coming. She likes the French press. She does not like it in the espresso stovetop. It has to be French press. Fresh ground, whole bean, medium roast, peak blend, or she's not happy. It's the only way to make her happy. And I have to mess with her with a 50-50 blend. Wonder if TikTok Shop will open international. They are running for a bit when there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't have any insight on that, but that is an interesting question for sure. Brant is in the house. What's up, Brant? I sold a Cruz Campo Chalice glass. Nice sale. Got it for free. I love it. Brant is in the house. Can you get any jail merch that would sell? That's funny. Oh, hi, Kim. Who said hi, Kim? Biggie and Amanda. Okay. Hi, Kim. Hi. That was from Biggie. Hi, Kim. Hi. That was from Amanda. Her name's Amanda. She can read. Because Amanda reads. All right. So diddly squat picking. We got a shipping label coming out for you and a handwritten thank you note. You know the drill. Jamie, thank you so much for your order. I love that you're getting this coffee for 50% off on TikTok Shop. It doesn't make any sense. The deals are so good. Is this your first time trying the coffee, by the way? Diddly squat. I need strong coffee, working 1 full-time and 2 part-time jobs, plus trying to get my reselling kicked off. Diddly spot, you are hustling over there. What's it going to take for you to drop one of those 2 part-time jobs? Like, what would it take on your reselling business? Like, what needs to happen for you to drop one of those 2 part-times? I'm guessing you want to keep that full-time, keep them benefits rolling in. Thanks, Jamie. I appreciate it. First time, I'm usually espresso. This is a medium roast. I think you'll like it. What do you normally drink? Like brand, make and model, so to speak. What's your typical brand? If you don't mind sharing. I changed the box size and the price went down from 175 to 166. It's a really big box, man. I mean, you said 35 by 25. So it's that tall by that wide. I mean, that's a big box you're shipping out. $300 a week, I could drop one. Okay, you can get there. You can get there. 30 by 25, you dropped it down. Got it. Lavazza. Okay. So I think that you're going to notice a difference as soon as this coffee shows up at your front door. I think you're going to notice it. You're going to smell it through the package because this is fresh coffee. This was roasted Thursday. No joke. So that Lavazza, I'm going to do it. I just got to double check before I say anything. I never want to insult another coffee brand, every business. You know, everyone's just trying to do their best for their customers and make money for their family, and I respect the crap out of that. Lavazza, but I have a feeling. Yeah, so they're selling it on Whatnot. Oh, these cookie policies, accept, whatever. So this is, I'm just going to do something real quick here. Also, I got a subscription. I like that. How do I just look at the products? I got so much pizzazz going on here. I just want to look at a bag of coffee. Please and thank you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So I was pretty sure this is true, but I just wanted to double check that this is true. So what they're doing over at Lavazza is just a little bit different. What they're not whole bean. They're not fair trade and they're not organic. So what's happening here is a few things, and it's also not single source or single origin coffee. This coffee is single origin, right? It comes from the same cooperative of farms consistently. Those are the people that make the coffee, and it's fair trade. So there's a relationship between Dynamite and that farm that they've had for years in Chiapas, Mexico. And it's a cooperative of small farms that all are making the same exact coffee bean. So the fair trade means that the people who are taking care of the beans have been taken care of well. They're paying good money for these beans to get it done the way that they want it. It's different than buying commodity coffee, basically. So Lavazza buys commodity from a variety of different farms that aren't like to spec farms. They're getting whatever they can get for the cheapest, and that's like their business model, is just trying to get cheaper coffee. And they're blending, so it's multiple origin coffee, right? So it's coming from multiple farms, it's multiple different beans, they're roasting it together, and they're getting a blended coffee like that. It's fine, there's nothing wrong with coffee like that. You can get that coffee cheaper, but it's not organically grown beans, and the people, it's not fair trade, which means these people aren't taken care of. They're paid commodity prices, and typically the beans are coming from coffee is grown in the tropics, so high altitude, high humidity places. And these are rural places 99% of the time, where they don't really have a lot of work options besides the farms and the coffee farms. So these rural workers in Chiapas, Mexico are well taken care of here, and they can like actually make a living working at these coffee places. But when they're working at these coffee farms at places like Lavazza buy coffee from, and you could ask them this, they will if you got the CEO of a Lavazza on the phone and you gave him a truth bill, like he would tell you this. Yeah, we do commodity pricing, it's blends, it's not single origin, it's not fair trade, it's not organic, and it wasn't roasted last week. So when you talk about the difference between fair trade organic and roasted last week, and what's happening at a place like Lavazza, it's just it's like buying a carrot from a farmer's market on Saturday that was grown in the ground on Friday, right? They pulled it out of the ground Friday, they sold it at the market Saturday morning to you. That carrot's going to taste so much different than that carrot that you buy at the grocery store, which sat on truck after truck after truck, which wasn't organic. There's no love in it whatsoever, right? It's just different. It's just different. Nothing wrong with Lavazza. It's a great business. They're doing awesome, and I'm super proud of them. And it looks like they have a lot of different options. It's cool. The prices are good. I mean, you're buying a 2.2 bag of coffee for $15, but that's because it's not, it's just not the same quality. This is, this stuff that you're buying from them was roasted probably more than 90 days ago, but at least more than 30 days ago. It's just a different ball game, and they're winning that ball game. It's just a different ball game though. It's a different coffee. That's a rant and rave there. Again, I would never speak ill of Lavazza, but those are just the facts of the matter. It doesn't mean it's bad coffee. It just means it's different. Try store-bought eggs and then eat ones of your yep, exactly. So when we get eggs from our neighbors' chickens, it's just a different experience. It's not about being diplomatic. I mean, I genuinely respect Lavazza's business. I don't know the owners or anything like that, right? I genuinely respect their model. It's just a different model. It's get coffee for cheap, put it in interesting packaging, create a relationship with your customer, a nice, interesting packaging, a brand. It's interesting. They've done a nice job. And they sell all kinds of like coffee brewing sort of apparatus and stuff too. They got the pods, that people like. They got their own freaking espresso maker. That's pretty rad, actually. It's a cool business. I can respect it. I dig it. It's just they're just doing different. It'd be the different, like some people might understand the difference between buying a Coors Light and buying a locally crafted beer, right? It's just different. They're both good. I had a Coors Light yesterday. I think there's a time and a place for that kind of thing. But it's a different, even though it's still beer, it's a different business than is local craft beer, where you're choosing your hops, hand selecting hops, stuff like that. Brewing mine for the hangover. Oh boy, Queen of my castle. I hope you had a good night. Either way, I'm happy. Lucky, nice. Just picked up some double swag 1960s lamps. I love it. I love hearing about your wins and losses and all that. I don't like the pods. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's just it's just unnecessary. It creates a lot of extra like plastic waste for coffee that's not as fresh. For me, I'd rather buy whole bean coffee, grind it myself, super, super fresh, buy it from a place like Dynamite that roasted it last week. This is a different coffee experience than, the plastic pod thing. If you drink the plastic pods, I respect that. You know that. It's just not my thing. That was a little bit of a rant, but I'm glad you're trying this coffee. I think you're going to smell the difference. You're going to definitely taste the difference once you brew that coffee up, Diddly Squat. So appreciate that. You also got 50% off that order, which is crazy. 50% free shipping. I think we're all caught up on orders on TikTok Shop. Appreciate y'all. You've been keeping me busy this morning. You're making my Tuesday busy. I feel like this is always what happens on Tuesday. You know, Tuesday is my busiest day. You keep me on live long in the morning with all these orders because you know I'm still going to be working tonight at 11 o'clock at night, shipping out whatnot orders. The bottles are merch you get for selling the Coors. Huh? We sell loads of Coors. Oh, yeah. Mother Nature Show works at a bar. That's what he's talking about. Soho. Bought a reusable K-Cup for the peak coffee. Nice, Bold North. Love it. Super smart. It's good for the environment, too. Just my logic, but the simpler food is, local farmer, single source, the better it is. Yes. This was hard to do years ago, but nowadays it's easier to get kind of this stuff straight from the farm. All right. Where was I at? We were shipping a Poshmark order, I think. It was like an hour ago. Yeah. We got a pair of Tommy Bahama jeans going out the door. We're switching from coffee. The algorithm on here is like, what is going on? Switching from coffee to jeans. Tommy Bahama denim. This is a good size 38 by 30. I don't come across Tommy Bahama denim too often, but these sold pretty quick. Less than a month they sold. They sold for full asking price, $24, and the buyer paid shipping on Poshmark. I paid $5 for them at a thrift store. I sell coffee, but I can still flip, y'all. I can still flip. These are going in a USPS priority tie-back envelope. All Poshmark shipping is USPS priority. It's all flat rate. The buyer pays $7.94. Is it $7.92? $7.94? $7.94. And anything under 5 pounds, it's all flat rate. You can put it in any USPS priority branded product, including flat rate products you can use for Poshmark. A lot of people don't know that, but now you do. That's interesting, Mother Nature, about all the merch and stuff. Have you ever used denim to filter your coffee? I have not. Have you? It offered me 50 cents, but I'm going on 50% off, but I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks in a couple days. Do you take coffee with you on vacation? This is going out to Joy. Thank you for your order, Joy. Kim and I take coffee with us on vacation. We also take a French press with us on vacation. We have a plastic portable French press. We even take it camping and stuff too, so it doesn't break in transport. Thank you so much for your order, Joy. Where is... So let's go in. I don't think, did I mark those as sold? I did. So I paid $5 for those at a thrift store. Sorry, 41 days ago, just over a month. 41 days to sell, sold for $24. After Poshmark fees and my cost of goods, I made a profit of $14.20 after all is said and done on those Tommy jeans. Poshmark order. That's the last of Poshmark. Now we got an eBay order. And this is this vintage, made in the USA. Made in the USA, made in Scotland. Anytime you see made in Scotland, or like Wolves of Scotland, or this one says Wolves of New Zealand, but made in Scotland. Anytime you see that Scotland, or New Zealand, by the way, on a sweater, it's probably worth comping that item, looking it up on eBay and seeing what it sells for. It's probably worth money. This had a little hole in the sleeve, which I marked. I was really clear about in the item title, in the description, and in the photos with a close-up photo. It had a hole in the sleeve, and it still sold for full asking price, $29. Buyer paid $8.95 shipping on this. Made in Scotland is a great tip that you found something that's probably worth some money. This has got to go USPS priority. We're going to see if this is going to go in a padded flat rate or regular priority. There is money in everything. You just got to find something you love, and then you're not really working at all. Yeah, I mean, I'm working, but I'm hanging out with my friends. I'm shipping orders. I'm selling coffee. I'm barefoot. I'm in sweatpants with holes in them, and I'm rocking my Thrifter Sifter t-shirt for the second day in a row. You didn't see me wearing this t-shirt yesterday. It's because it was under my hoodie yesterday, but I was wearing it. It just made me re-sign into eBay. It's annoying. All right, so this is going to go USPS padded flat rate envelope because regular priority would be $8.82, but if I put it in that padded, it's always $8.30. There's so many options on here, it's annoying. Man, flat rate, padded flat rate, there it is, $8.30. This is going out to Nikki. Thank you, Nikki. How do you figure that all out so quick? Do you have a spreadsheet? Yep, I have a spreadsheet. It's linked up in my profile under my reseller tools. It's made by a good friend of mine who's actually my sensei, Jason Hayes. He's the person who first got me into reselling and taught me 96.7% of what I know about reselling. Jason Hayes. It's called the Reseller Spreadsheet. It's linked up in my profile. Jason has some YouTube videos that are linked in there too. You can check it out. And right now, I think you can get, so Jason's running for 10% off right now. And I have a discount code for another 10% off. So I think you can get it for 20% off roughly. But again, the link is in the profile. The discount code is thanks Chris 10, but that's in the profile too. You can see that. But don't take my word for the spreadsheet. Watch the videos about it. He'll tell you what the spreadsheet does, doesn't do, all that sort of stuff. And you can make a good informed decision. Don't just listen to some crazy creator who's on TikTok and YouTube. It might not be the right fit for your business. It's just the right fit for my business. Awesome. Thanks for sharing. And if you like Jason's spreadsheet, you can drop like a little, like a review in the chat if you want to. I know a lot of folks who are in the chat use Jason's spreadsheet too. I've put coffee in my luggage. Yeah. I have to. And now I have to take it with me because now all my friends, whenever I'm visiting friends somewhere, I got to take coffee with me because they want the coffee. That's part of the deal too. Thank you, Nicole. Awesome sweater going out the door. Sold for $29, even with the hole in it. Vintage, made in Scotland, LL Bean, 100% wool sweater out the door. I didn't mark that as sold yet, did I? On the spreadsheet. I did not. So let's go ahead and do that. I'll drag it from inventory, from active inventory into sold inventory. I picked that up on June the 3rd. Sweaters don't sell all that well in the summertime, unless you have like really good premium inventory. Premium inventory sells year round, but this sweaters slow down in the summer, pick back up in September, and there we go. So that one took how many days to sell? Give me a second here. Wait for it. 29 plus $8.95 shipping. It cost me $8.30 for the shipping label after fees. So I paid. Oops. Oh, I got that at a garage sale. Fletcher. I paid $1.50 for that sweater at a garage sale. I bought like 20 pieces of clothes from the same person. Just got a nice bundle deal. So I paid $1.50 for the sweater. It sold for $29 plus $8.95 shipping. So my profit on that after fees, shipping cost, and my cost of goods sold, $22.95 on that sweater. Gotta love a garage sale bundle deal on that. It took 114 days to sell. So it turned $1.50 into $22.95 of profit. Gotta love that. Make that money. What's up, Denver? Archie, awesome. Thanks for sharing. Amanda reads, wow. I put coffee in my luggage. Have you ever used diamond filter coffee? No, so I'll order when I get back. Nice, nerdy. Yeah, that makes sense. Order the coffee when you get back. I respect it. All right. All my orders are shipped out, I think. We're going to double check and see if any offers came in or any orders. I got another order on eBay. We'll go grab that. Let me just see if I got any more TikTok shop or chris@peak.com orders. Nope, they're all shipped out on TikTok shop. And let's just check chris@peak.com real quick. As always, if you order something during the live at chris@peak.com or on TikTok shop, I'll ship it out during the live with a big dose of gratitude. And I think we're all shipped out. You can even get one of these. Thrifting is my cardio haul bags. Okay, we're all shipped out. I think some of my Fortnite figures will sell. Nice. Not finding many sweaters here. Ask thrift managers, slow sellers for them, so they had been tossing them. That's crazy to me. Yeah, it was probably slow in the summer, but they're freaking fast now. These thrift stores, I tell you. I tell you. You should try to work out a deal with them. Let's ask them, like, hey, if you have sweaters and you're going to toss them, shoot me a phone call, shoot me a text. I'll come by and, give you $1 a piece for the sweaters or something. It's better than them throwing them away, right? What was I just doing? So I got a fresh eBay order. Did they already pay? That's strange. Okay. They accepted an offer, but they haven't paid yet. So false alarm. False alarm. We're all shipped out. Bristle blocks or Depop ones to me. Same as a Facebook and selling. I think I can find some Fortnite figures to sell. I did. I agree. Okay. Nice. Smart brand. I agree. I thought of doing bristle blocks or Duplo. I don't know what that is, Soho Bosch. I'm sorry. You should put an open bag and t-shirt on the wall around the sign. There you go. That's a good idea. I like it. I buy and sell cars, but want to stop and start eBay. How soon can I expect to make $3K a month? How many listings was it realistic if my goal is 3K? So you asked a really good question based Lordy Jorfi. I think I'm saying that right. But you're going to hate my answer because it totally depends. It totally depends because depends on like what category you're selling in. You're going to have a different sell-through rate. It depends on how quality are your photos, how good of a picker are you, is your pricing strategy solid? Like there's just so many like variables that it would be hard. It would be like asking somebody like how much can you make selling cars? You'd be like, well, what kind of cars are you selling? Like what kind of deal are you getting from the dealership? What city do you live in? What mark? There's just too many variables that if I can make up an answer for you to sound smart, right? But I'm not going to make up an answer just to sound smart because there's just too many variables to answer that question. I can share with you to make 3K a month. So I'll just give you some numbers from 2022 because that's the last complete year. And again, I think the market's a little bit different this year too, but that's a whole nother conversation. But I'll give you some numbers from 2022 just to give you an idea of what you might need to do. So last year I averaged profit per item, $19 per item. That's after shipping and fees and cost of goods sold. So you can just divide if you need to make $3,000 a month. So is that what you said? $3,000 a month. $3,000 a month divided by 19. And I'm mostly clothes, although there's a little bit of everything that I sold last year. So you need to sell 158 items a month, basically, to get there. To sell 158 items a month in my model, let's see, my sell-through rate last year for the year was 24%. So let's just do this. How am I going to do this? 158 divided by 0.24. Is that going to give me what I want to do? So in order to average 158 sales a month with a 24% sell-through rate, with a $19 profit per item, you need to have 658 items listed. But to be honest with you, if you're just, I don't know what your experience is with this sort of thing. I don't know if you've been part-time doing it on the side. I don't know if you have special knowledge about a certain category or whatever, where you're walking in with an advantage over some other folks. But that was also my 4th year in business. So that's my highest profit per item. That's my best sell-through rate that I've had, right? So, are you going to match that in your first quarter of the first year of you doing this? I don't know. Maybe you can. I just don't know. I just don't know enough about you or what you know or what your knowledge is, your hustle. I don't know what area you live in. I don't know what thrifting and garage selling is like in your area. There's too many variables, but hopefully that helps. I use Jason Hayes's reseller spreadsheet, Rachel. It's linked in my profile. You can get 10% off with the discount code Thanks Chris 10. That's also in the, if you forget everything I just said, that's linked up in the profile too. 30 listings and yeah. So DVD players, it's going to be a little different. You're going to have different profit per item. You're going to have a different sell-through rate expectation. Electronics typically have a higher sell-through rate than clothing does because clothing is really, really common, really, really competitive. And people need to find the right item based on size, color, material, and all that stuff. So it's a different game if you're getting into the electronics thing. Did I sell some electronics last year? Yeah. Was there a ton of it? No. So it's just everybody's business is going to be a little different. So for me to answer the question and say, how long is it going to take you before you start making $3,000 a month? The plain honest answer is, I have no freaking clue. But hopefully those numbers I shared with you kind of give you some kind of rough estimate. I don't know. I will show you my shops. Okay, great. It's kind of like asking, that question. It's a great question, but it's kind of like if you went up to a restaurant owner and you said, how long, Mr. Restaurant Owner, is it going to take me to make $3,000 a month, right? It's like starting a business. There's so many variables. So that restaurant owner is going to say to you something like, well, shoot, it depends on like what kind of food you're going to sell. It depends on like, well, where's your location, right? How much startup money do you have? Like how much are you going to put down? Are you going to buy the building or are you going to lease the building, right? If you went and asked a restaurant owner, how long until you're going to make $3,000 a month? They're going to tell you, look, dude, I don't know. They could say, here's how long it took me to make the $3,000 a month, but the market's a little different now. And I had these like little advantages. I worked at this restaurant down the street and people already knew me and I had a reputation. So when I opened this restaurant, it might be a little different than you opening a restaurant in your city, which is a different market and different demographics. And, oh, I don't sell Mexican food. You're interested in Mexican. I'm really not sure how that works. Do you know what I mean? So it's sometimes people ask me like really, really good questions like that. And, the answer is like, hey, this is a complicated business. I don't know. It could be so much different what you're talking about than what I'm talking about. How much effort you got to put in? Yeah. I mean, honestly, one of the questions the restaurant owner would ask would be like, cool, like who's going to be your chef, right? And are they a good chef? Like, like different, they don't know how good your food is going to be. You got to have good food or you're not going to have food. Are you going to hire good help? Are you going to pay people well? Are you going to bring over a staff because you've already you have a reputation in the industry. So people are going to want to go work for you because they know who you are and they know you're an upstanding person and a good chef and you're going to treat them right. You know what I mean? Like there's so many different freaking variables. I promote all my clothing items between 2 and 6%, depending on the sell-through rate of that item. 1,800 pieces is fun, just in one store. Nice biggie. Hello, Mr. Pete. Deej is in the house. The answer is, how long is a piece of string? Yeah, there you go. I really just worry I won't succeed and go broke. My biggest fear. Awesome. That's exactly, you're like based, and I'm not picking on you. I hope you know this. Maybe, I don't know if you've been following me for minutes or hours or years based Lordy Jorfy, but I'm going to talk to you the same way, whether you're somebody like JT Entertainment, who's been following me for, I think like a year and comes into a lot of these lives. I'm going to treat you the same way I treat JT Entertainment. You're worried about starting a business. Well, damn right you are. Of course you're worried about starting a business. That's what entrepreneurship is all about. You have to run through flames and put everything you have into something even when you have no clue if it's going to succeed or not, especially when you have no clue if it's going to succeed or not. Thank you, JT. Right? Like, yeah, of course you're scared. Of course, like it would make no sense. And there's got to be dark days. There's going to be good days. There's going to be bad days. That's what entrepreneurship is. You have no clue if it's going to work, but you keep working really hard, even when you're not sure. We're live thrifting today at 1. I got an hour and a half to get over there. Live thrifting today at 10. You gradually ease into this business, grow it, and let it surpass what you need, and it can be done. That's what makes you successful. Yes. So I think what Michael's hinting at, and I think is really good advice. I don't recommend that people go from having 0 or 10 listings on eBay or 50 listings on eBay and a full-time job to quitting their full-time job and just doing this sort of thing. I think you need to go and start becoming a good picker, right? And start building up your business and seeing what kind of sell-through rate are you getting? What kind of profit per item are you getting? And track all your metrics, build up your business, get better at picking. My first year at picking was not as good as my second year at picking. My third year was better than my second year. My fourth year, you get the idea, right? 10 PST. Yeah, 1 EST. So you got to kind of learn. You got to build up your seller reputation. You got to build up some confidence. And to me, once you're like, cool, you're up and humming, then you might consider, all right, I'm making about 25% of what what my full-time job income is, or what my full-time goal is. I'm making about 25% right now. So I know how many items I can list a week now because I've been doing this for a year, and I can project myself getting to the number of listings I need to get 100% of my income. I can project that now, and I have a pretty good idea of what it's going to take. And then you kind of cut and split. But I don't think it's a good idea to go from like really part-time hobby business to quitting a good full-time job and benefits and all that stuff, and then putting all that pressure on yourself to go pick and build up from there. I don't know if that's the best solution unless you have a really big nest egg behind you. How do I send a message to Soho Posh on YouTube? I'm not sure. I don't know how that works, to be honest with you, Mother Nature Show. Time is my downfall. I need to make time. I have a ton of great items. Need to get consistent listing. Diddly Squat, weren't you the one saying that you had a full-time job in 2 parts? Can you get rid of one of those parts and use that time to list? Or in your categories, there you go. Exactly. And it's just like we mentioned that the whole thing about there's no like, we live in a weird, and I'm not picking on you, Jordy Wardy. I don't even know if you're still here anymore. Or Wardy Jordy or Jordy Wardy, or what's your first name? Joe? Lord? I'm not picking on you. I hope you know that. But a lot of people think that like business, like the idea that you're going to be profitable the first year in a lot of businesses is actually not really common, right? I think that's more like a modern manifestation of what business is. I grew up in the restaurant business and worked for small businesses, worked directly for the owners, handing the bag of money to those owners. Their first years, and sometimes their first couple years, there was actually no profit in the business, right? Because they have a big lease. They had to borrow a lot of money to get all the restaurant equipment and all that stuff. They had to renovate a building, right, to do a build out for it. They're underwater for a couple years while they're paying off those notes. So the idea that, somebody's going to open an eBay or Poshmark business and be making thousands of dollars a month in profit in the first few months, it's just kind of wild to me, And I get it because there's a lot of, there's influencers out there and there's affiliate marketing and there's a lot of these like fast money things like the pyramid scheme stuff. Tech money is just a little different. And you can build up to profit like a lot faster. And yes, that is the modern world. But eBay, a reselling business, is much more like Main Street USA, brick and mortar, restaurant, shop kind of business where it takes time to build up. It's much more like that. Even though our sales happen online, it's much more like a brick and mortar business than it is like a tech online business, because all those items are passing through your place, through your, my coffee passes through here. I have to ship each one of these units. I have to ship all these bags. This whole rack of clothes that's over here, this all has to go out the door. It's all going to go out the door tonight on whatnot. It all has to pass through me. So it's not like a tech scalable kind of business, right? So it's just different. It's more brick and mortar. It's more old school business, which takes time by definition, than it is like new tech business. And I know that's not the answer that a lot of people want to hear, but that's just the reality of the thing. And a lot of people in this chat know that that's true. Make 6 figures in cars and just cannot work for someone else. I get it. I'm with you. I can list and take amazing photos. Nice. I understand people in sales and work ethic and hounding leads and all that. So it transfers over. Sure. Some of that does. Unfortunately, with eBay, all you're like following like leads and stuff with like, bottom line is people are going to search for your item and they're going to be looking at other people's items that are similar to yours and maybe are priced $10 cheaper, and they don't know you from anybody else, and they're going to buy the one that's the better price or the better photos or whatever, so some of that with Jeff definitely transfers it over all hustle, all understanding markets. Yeah, that stuff all works. But the reality is like, this is a brick and mortar business at the end of the day, and it takes time to build it up. It's a brick or mortar business that just happens to sell the items online, but it is an old school brick and mortar business. It's more like a restaurant or a convenience store than it is like one of these modern tech businesses. Whatnot tonight. Yep. That's 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. 100%. Yep. Love to have you there. You're invited. We have 55 auctions going out the door tonight. 40 of those items are already preloaded. We have 3 giveaways. 2 of those giveaways are already preloaded. Over $100 in new tag giveaways going out the door tonight, just for you kind of coming in, hanging out, buying something in the show. 2 buyer appreciations and 1 regular giveaway. Actually, we're going to do 4 giveaways tonight. We're going to do 4 giveaways tonight. So 2 for people who just come and hang out, and then 2 for anyone who buys 1 item in the show tonight. They'll get the buyer appreciation stuff. Always bringing us all the goods. That's right. Good morning. Big Apple Pickers here. That's it for my ranting and raving. I got to get going. because I got a big show tonight to prepare for. I'm excited for tonight's show. If you enjoyed last week's show, tonight's show is going to be really similar. I'd like to tell you that tonight's show is going to be even better. But I'm going to tell you what it is. I think last week's show is probably the best show I've ever run in terms of good quality inventory, good pace, good fun, good entertainment. And I think this week's show is going to be like right there. I think it's right there in terms of quality of inventory, good stuff, good giveaways. I think it's right on par with last week. If you liked last week, I think you're going to like this week. If you loved last week, I think you're going to love this week. 7:30 p.m. tonight. Are you going shopping? 1 p.m. I'm going to be live on TikTok, live thrifting. I'll show you exactly what I'm doing, what I'm picking up, what I'm passing on. You'll be there for the joy and the pain. The joy when I find something really cool. The pain when I find something really cool that has a hole in the back. You'll be there for all of that stuff. You'll get a real glimpse into what it's like going out and picking in just a normal area. Here in Asheville, this is not a big market. This is a small metro area. So I'm not picking in Denver. I'm not picking in New York City. I'm not picking in these places that have a high concentration of wealth and a lot of people where you can find a lot of stuff. I'm picking into places probably a lot like picking in an area like yours. So I might go into a thrift store. I might find 8 items that are good. I might have a really good day and I might find 25 items that are good. You just don't know. It's hit or miss. That's the experience. I'm not showing you la la land picking. This is probably going to be picking like you're used to in your area. So I'm going to show you how to pick brands that you might not typically think are good brands. I'm going to find items today from those brands that I'm like, hey, you might pass by this brand a lot, and I do too, but this item here is one that you want to look out for. So that's something that you might learn today, or you just might find like a really home run brand that a lot of people don't know about. So I'm going to catch you today at 1 p.m. Eastern time. That'll be live on TikTok. And then tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time over on Whatnot. If you haven't joined Whatnot and you're like, what the heck is Whatnot? Check it out. I get a link in my profile for $15 off if you join through that link. And then you can show up to tonight's show with $15 to spend in your pocket. And you can come and buy yourself a bag of coffee tonight. It's got to cost $15. You have $15 for free in your pocket. So you can basically pay the shipping for that coffee. And that's it, because you got $15. Or you can just bid on an auction. Maybe you win something for $15 or $22 or something like that. But you'll have $15 in your pocket if you sign up with that link in my profile. Come check it out. It's fun. It's fast paced. It's entertaining. And I get some really, really great stuff. 1 p.m. Eastern time. 1 p.m. Eastern time is TikTok live thrift. 7:30 p.m. Eastern time is the Whatnots. That's right. If you bookmark the show, it'll notify you when I'm on. If you hit the follow button on Whatnot, that'll do it too. I use One Shop to cross list. It also does all my my Poshbot stuff too. One Shop, I have a link in my profile. I think you get $10 off with the link in the profile. Okay, see ya. Host, you need real job. Hold on. We have an opinion in the chat. Host, you need a real job. Jane, what is a real job? Tell me more about this. Jane, it is your time to shine. It is your time to shine. You just shared an opinion in the chat. So I'm going to give you a chance to tell us a little bit more about what you mean. This is your time in the sun. You got 76 people that are watching you here 78 people who are watching you here on TikTok. There's 5 more over on YouTube and Facebook live. Here's your chance. Tell us about a real job, Jane. I'm listening. And everybody else is listening too. Thanks for the follow, Vien. Let's hear it, Jane. Tell us about a real job. Let's go. Jane, you got it. You wanted the attention. Here we are. Let's go. Jane, tell us. Hold on. Working a job like working in stores, banking, manufactured security. Hey, so you just mentioned a few businesses there, didn't you? A store, a bank, and security. So you mentioned 3 things. Those are businesses. Those wouldn't exist if somebody just said, you know what, I'm going to go work a job and I'm not going to start my own business. Those businesses wouldn't exist. There's people who own those businesses who started them. So you're telling me that I should just keep going to work and not start a business? Tell me more about that. People own those businesses. Do you go yell at them and tell them to go get a job? What are you talking about? But tell us more. I'm listening. You have your time in the sun. I should go work in a store, a bank, or manufactured security. Not even sure what manufactured security is. Why should I just go to work? I want to own those. You're right. I don't have a job. Neither do the people who own those businesses. The guy who owns the bank doesn't have a job. He owns a bank. He owns a business. If nobody opened businesses, there would be no jobs for people to go work at. I think Jane is starting to like think this thing through for the first time. Wait a minute. People who own businesses don't have jobs either. They have businesses. Jane's doing the math. Jane, this is your time in the sun. Explain to me. Are you just saying like you don't want me to like rise up and like succeed and have my own thing and hire people? I'm hiring, by the way, if you're interested, Jane. If you're looking for a job, you can go to the link in my profile. I just posted a job last week. If you're local to the Asheville, North Carolina area, you can come and get a job with me and work with me and learn about this business. Because that's what business owners do, right? They create opportunity for other people. Do you need a job? Jane, I'm waiting. Can you imagine like shaming business owners? Is that what people do? Like they go out and they say like, you need a job. Don't go work for yourself. Don't live your dream. Don't finally have pride and go put your own logo. I had this made 6 weeks ago. My friend Alan, who owns his own business, by the way, he doesn't have a job either. Jane, he has his own business. He makes really awesome wood signs like this. You should go check him out. If you want, send me a DM and I'll give you a link over to his business. And what he does is he makes this. He has a laser etching machine, and he makes. How cool is that sign, right? Alan doesn't have a job either, but he made that sign. Isn't that great? He made that for me. It's a dream to have my own business with my own sign. I've had other signs too. When I worked at a restaurant, I had a gold plaque when I was a general manager of a restaurant up in Hanover, New Hampshire, Lebanon, New Hampshire, and I had a gold plaque, and it said Chris Haig, general manager, right? Gold plaque right on the front door, right next to the front door on the brick. That was cool. But I always wanted my business name. I didn't want that. I didn't want my name on someone else's business. I wanted my own. This is my own. I had that 20 years ago. I had a job where I ran someone else's business 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Jane could apply. Jane, I work as a nurse. Cool. That's great. And I have that's a great job. Good for you. And I've had jobs for many years. And you know what else you probably don't know about me, Jane? I was a career coach for a decade. I helped people get jobs in all kinds of industries. And I helped people coach them through the process of starting up their own businesses too. I can tell you what I like better. You're telling me I should just take down that sign, just throw it away, and just go back and get a job. Chris, you got pride in this own thing that you do. I freaking love the sign, by the way. Like, this is a really big pride point for me. I freaking love it. I think it really represents me too. Are you saying, Jane, that I should just throw this away, go back to school, go to like a tech school and go get a job like yours? Is that what you're saying? And believe me, I respect what you're doing. That's great. I'm glad that you're doing what you do. But are you saying I should just take down my dream, forget about selling? Look at that. I got my own merch too. Isn't that cool? Like, it's so cool. I got my own coffee brand. Isn't that cool? Jane, are you saying that I should just get rid of all this coffee? Hey, you should check out the coffee, by the way, Jane, since you're here. Do you like coffee, Jane? This is roasted in Black Mountain, North Carolina. It's fresh roasted every Thursday. So this was roasted this past Thursday. I'll get more fresh coffee in this Thursday too. And see that logo? That logo right there? That's that logo. It's also this logo. Hey, it's that same one up there. You can go click. You might have 50% off, Jane. 50% off in my TikTok shop. Click on that. You might have a coupon for 50% off and free shipping. You can get yourself a Thrifting is My Cardio bag. You can use this and you can go to work. Is that what you're saying? I should just get rid of all this stuff and go get a job again? Man, I was so close to my dream too. I just felt like I was there. Jane, want to see something funny? This is really going to set Jane off. Sorry, Jane, but you started it. Look at this. I'm wearing sweatpants with holes in them. Look at those. They're all ripped. Sweatpants with holes in them. Look at that. The pockets coming out. And I'm barefoot. Working my own business at my house. You live in your mom's basement? My mom, no. Mom Peak, she's actually on here. She's on TikTok too. They live in Tampa, Florida. I live in Asheville, North Carolina. Maybe you're thinking of another Chris. I think you're confused. See, now you're just making stuff up. Jane, and I'm not like, I don't disrespect you at all, but Jane, do you see what I'm saying now? Like, at least like admit that like maybe you were wrong, Jane. But honestly, is that what I should do? I should just throw away my own branded merch. You want a t-shirt, by the way? Check this out. You like coffee, Jane? You haven't answered my question. I have so many questions. Jane, do you like coffee? You can get a fresh coffee is love t-shirt. I have this available in all sizes. I think I'm out of smalls, but I have medium through 2X, I think. I might have a 3X left too. I'm not sure. You can check. I also have yeah. Here's another one. Do you recognize that logo? Is that familiar? That's on my own t-shirts too. Are you saying I should just take all this stuff, throw it away, and go get a job? Because if so, I'm listening. What kind of job should I get? Jane, I'm giving you a chance. I'm respecting you, but you just came in here and just told me to tear down my dream and go get a job, kid. And you're like making stuff up, saying I live in my parents' basement. My parents aren't here. They live in Florida. They just visited last week, 2 weeks ago. We had a nice visit. Chris, you can come work for my seat. Neglectic wants to hire me. I'd enjoy working for you, I think. But Jane, I mean, is that honestly your advice? Is that what you came in here to do, to tell me to take down the sign, to get rid of all the merch, to liquidate all my inventory, and just go get a job? If so, what job should I get? Because I've had a lot of those. Jane, I'm listening. Is that honestly your suggestion? Thank you, Chemo. Let me know down below in the chat. Do you have a dream of working for yourself, right? And not going to work every day? Do you have a dream? Let me know down below in the chat. Give me just give me some kind of emoji. Do you have a dream of working for yourself? Or is the dream to just, I can't wait to go work for someone else? Jane, why tell people what to do? Tina's already doing it. Lena's got that dream and she's going for it. Aaron's going for it. Jane's telling us to just dream about going back to work. Jane, I haven't had a job it's been almost 3 years. It'll December 8th. December 8th. And Jane, I'm not hiding either. You can go see all my experience. You can find me on LinkedIn. I'm really easy to find. All my links are up above. You can see my background. I had jobs. Look at all these people. Is Jane still here? Jane wants me to take the sign down. She told me I lived in my parents' basement. I think Jane bailed. Jane had good advice, though. I should just get rid of, I think that's what she's saying, yo. I'm just going to throw away all this merch, all this coffee, that beautiful sign. Visiting, her break was over. Jane, I'm sorry you only had a 15-minute break. Oh, no, I'm sorry you only had a 15-minute break. Jane. Jane was a good dude. And look, we respect everybody. And like Jane, she came in, she saw like 4 seconds of something. I don't know what we were talking about when she came in. I don't know what we were talking about. But she just saw 4 seconds. And sometimes people make mistakes, right? They just make a judgment call. I'm going to tell this person to go get a job. But, then Jane probably realized after a little while that like, oh, gotcha. I messed up. But isn't it better when people just admit that they're wrong? Like, I gave her the chance. So just admit you're wrong. Like, I had jobs. They did all that stuff. This is a dream for me. Freaking sign's awesome. And y'all, I know many of you have jobs that are watching this too, and I respect that. I have no problem with that. I would go back to work if somebody offered me a really good job in a small startup that wanted to pay me really well and give me like a lot of creative freedom to do what I do. I would go do that. I would go back to work. I have no problem with that. I like work. We need to be fired up. But thanks for that motivation, Jane, because you know what? I hadn't really thought about this. Like, I honestly hadn't really thought this through. And all that stuff I said about the sign and this stuff, y'all know that that wasn't bragging, but that person just gave me, like, Jane just gave me an opportunity to really think things through a little bit, right? Like, yeah, what if I just cast this all aside, cast away this dream? I'm not where I want to be yet. I'm happy. I'm content with where I'm at. But I see other things. But it gave me some like good. It reminded me like this is a big win. Like I've had this business open for 5 years. I never had a sign. I got a sign now. I've talked about it for years. Never had a sign. I got the sign up there. I talked about merch for years. I finally got merch. We launched it this year. Coffee. This was like beyond my dreams, right? This is stuff that I never, ever, ever thought of. Like I just didn't think I would be here. And I'm so focused on the future and where I want to go. Sometimes I forget. Like, wait a minute, this is pretty cool. I'm working from home. I'm wearing no shoes. I'm wearing sweatpants. I'm wearing the same Thrifter Sifter t-shirt. Shout out to my boy Thrifter Sifter. I'm wearing the same shirt that I wore yesterday. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Gene doesn't have a sign. Work is prison. And I have no problem with job. Like, honestly, you know, I was a career coach for 10 years. I have no problem with jobs. It's great. I'm hiring. Like, I need somebody that wants a job, right? Like, I have no problem with jobs. They're great. But man, I'm feeling pretty good about where I'm at. I'm not content though. But that was a good like little. I've been putting a lot of pressure on myself the last couple months to start these new things, the new coffee, the whatnots, like a bit, the consignment for whatnot. By the way, I'm doing consignment on whatnot. Go to consignment.chrisatpeak.com or go to whatnot.chrisatpeak.com if you want to learn more about consignment. Wait for you to make quick cash on my shows. Go into your death pile, find some fire inventory. You might see it on an upcoming Whatnot Chris at Peak show. Thanks, H-Town. Oh, man. I'm farther along than I think. And I appreciate Jane for coming in here and kind of reminding me a little bit. Like, I've made some steps in 2023 that are pretty big. Coffee, merch, whatnot. I got some cool things coming for y'all that I haven't talked about yet, too. I got some cool things. And I'm focused on that. I keep staying focused on what's ahead. And sometimes I forget to just enjoy this. I'm ready to consign. Awesome, persnickety. Shoot me a checkout to get an idea of like what the deal is and get an idea of what types of stuff I'm looking for. Persnickety, go to whatnot.chrisatpeak.com. It's linked up above too. You're looking for a new job. If she worked for me, she would be looking for a new job. You know what? Give Jane some space. Let's not say anything bad about Jane. Everybody has moments where they slip up and they say the wrong thing, and that's we'll give her that same respect too. Got the coffee. Thanks, Tropical Flipper. Since it's sealed, do you think I should go to graded? That's funny. Too late. No bad stuff. No ill will towards Jane. We're not sending positive vibes her way. I hope she has a great day. Who knows? Maybe she's got dreams of like working for herself someday too, and this is just a stop along the way. And maybe she was just kind of projecting a little bit, right? That's okay. She brought me something today that's a gift. And you could probably hear it in my voice. Like, this is honest. This is live. Like, man, that was good. Like, that's what I needed today. I'm so focused on what's coming. I got some cool stuff coming for y'all. I'm so focused on what's coming that I am a classic example of somebody who just doesn't like sit down, relax, and enjoy where they're at. But Jane just gave me the opportunity to kind of reflect on like what some of this stuff has been this year. It's pretty cool. I like a mix of part-time reseller, part-time para-educator, part-time taking care of grandson. Your shirts are cool. I'm going to buy one. Thank you, Iribus. I appreciate that so much. I like a mix. So that's your mix: part-time reseller, part-time para-educator, part-time taking care of grandson. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I mean, LJ, who knows if she's miserable? I don't want to assign those. I want to assign those emotions to her. I appreciate you having my back. I don't know if she's actually miserable. All we saw was like 6 messages from her. Yes, don't be a t-shirt. Oh, don't be a Jane t-shirt. Oh, that's interesting. If Jane's bringing out the true support of this community. She honestly brought me something today. What's up, Kings? How are you? Boosting your algorithm. Thank you. Yeah. They go low, I go lower. I appreciate that. No, that's not my style, though. That's not my style. I gave her a chance to talk. I really wanted her to talk. We don't like kick people out of these lives. We don't shame people. We don't make them feel bad. That's not how we roll around here. We have conversations. I gave her a chance. I thought we were onto something with Jane there too. Get a real job. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Let's talk more, Jane. That was kind of fun. We had a Jane today. Jane told me I needed to get a job. I'm a multi-passionate reselling life coach, real estate. I love it. Goddess, I'd love to hear more about your life coaching stuff at some point. Can I follow you? Do you do stuff about life coaching? Do you share content? I'll hit follow anyway. Because I did career coaching for a long time. I'm on the shelf with it right now. I haven't been taking clients for the last couple of years, but I did that for 10 years. I had my own business doing it too. We don't win if we go to her level. Yeah. I would buy that Jane shirt. I got to think about what it is. No, I would hate to be disrespectful to somebody, but you know what? I really do hope Jane has a good day. Because this Karen is tired of the K memes. Here's what we're going to do, y'all. Tina, are you still here? I hope everybody has a lucrative day. Thanks, King. Hold on, y'all. I got something. You don't want to miss this. I got something. Tina, are you still here? Yeah, Tina, see you. Tina, hang out. Can you hang out for a couple minutes, Tina? Yes, you, Tina. All right, here's what we're going to do. Don't go anywhere. Here we go. This book is from Tina Ontario. You see her up there in the chat. Can somebody go tag her last comment? I like the Moa one. If somebody could tag that. We're going to give this book away right here in just a couple minutes, 100% for free. I'm going to ship this out to you. I'll even pay for the shipping for this book. But I only want you to win. I only want you to enter if you really want to win this book. It's a reselling daily planner. Yeah, I can do that, Caroline. Thank you for pinning that comment. Tina's the one who made this. We're going to walk through this a little bit. We're going to give this away right now because Tina's got a dream too, and she's chasing her own business, right? She's chasing her own dreams. And this is part of that right here, this book. This is available on Amazon right now. I need to get a link to this. I'm going to set up a link to it right now. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through this a little bit. We're going to give this away. Give us about like 5 minutes, and I'm going to give this away to somebody. We're going to run just a drawing. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to do anything. We'll just do like a guess a number thing here. But give me about 5 minutes if you can hang tight, because what I want to do is I want to set up a link in my profile so people can go find this if they want to buy it. But let's walk through it a little bit. So first page, opportunities don't happen, you create them. It's like an anthem right there for resellers. So you can see here's the sample page right here. So you got a priorities list, a time schedule, to-dos, you got a date up top, and every day has a little quote down there. It says, oh, that one doesn't have a quote, does it? But we'll get to that. So the example here is list 10 items, update spreadsheet, no electronics for half an hour. Ooh, I like that one. Order poly bags, buy dog food, thrift at 10 a.m. I like that. Thrift at 1 p.m. Come on, Tina. Time schedule. Look at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. A nice planner here. So here we go. Here's a blank one. Tuesday, priorities, to-dos. We got a quote at the bottom. Your reselling journey begins with a single step. Look at that. So what's great about this book, a lot of planners, right? You buy them and it's for like 2023. Of course, it's September 26th. So you buy yourself a 2023 planner. What help is that going to be? You're only going to be able to use it for 3 months and 4 days. This one, you put your own date at the top, right? So you can start. How many total days is this, by the way? Does it tell me this? I don't even know the price point of this, but we're going to look this up together. My friend Tina was selling something, so I bought it. Nice. I'm going to link this right now. If that's okay, Tina. Can I link this I just want people to be able to find it. I don't care about the affiliate money. 365 days. So this is 1 full year, but you can start it September. I'll ship this out to you. It'll probably get to you Thursday. You could start this Thursday or Friday, and you can run it through next September the 28th. 365 full days of reselling right there. Maybe you take a couple days off to don't write anything for Christmas. Don't write anything for Thanksgiving. Don't write anything on vacation. There's no to-dos on that. So I'm going to get this set up real quick. How do I split this? Can I stand this up? Can I do this? We'll hold it up with coffee. This thing's a brick, by the way. It's like heavy, high quality. This is not like cheapo depot kind of stuff here. There it is. Hold it up. I'm going to get a link set up so y'all can find this real quick. We're going to give this away. Just give me a couple minutes. I want to get the link set up so people can order it, because some of you, unfortunately, you're all not going to win. Somebody's going to win, but a lot of people are going to want it. Tina, how do I look it up? Oh, wait, I can go to my orders, dummy. I wasn't calling you a dummy. I was calling me a dummy. Got it. Cool. So now I can get a link for this. Get a text link. Yep. Copy. So the price on this is $19.99. It is available for Amazon Prime free shipping. And I'm going to go to my direct.me. But you already work and have a job. I do have a job, technically. I have to be at the thrift store at 1 o'clock. My boss is a real jerk. All right, copy link. I shouldn't say that. You should never speak ill about yourself. It's not a good habit. My boss is not a jerk, but he is demanding. Hold on 1 second. We're getting this set up, y'all. I got you. Tina, you said it's okay if I add this link, right? Go through Tina's link. Is that better for you if people go through your link? Let me know. Whatever's better for you. I just feel like anything that makes it easy for people to find stuff is usually the best answer. Click to edit the title. This is called the Reseller Daily Planner. Right, I'm gonna get a little. We'll keep it simple for right now. I'll just get this set up. Does not bother me. Link away. Cool. You know why I'm linking. I'm going to put it right at the top of my link tree. I think it's there. I'm just going to test it. It's working. It's working. So you can go buy this $19.99 right now. It's this book here, 365 days of reselling and planning. We're going to give this away here in just a second. But I wanted to give people an opportunity to go purchase that through the link to $19.99. This thing is a brick. It's over 2 pounds. Good, like high quality outer material. It's got to stand up to your beating all year. Unlock the hidden value. Empower your journey of reselling. Let's go through some quotes. Y'all know I like the quotes. Your shipping game is a reflection of your dedication to excellence. That's going to be a good reminder on day number 305. Critics are just fuel for my determination. That's on a Saturday. That's a good one. That's appropriate. That's on day like 300 right there, 311 maybe. Critics are just fuel for my determination. What do you know? How about it? I opened right to that one. All right, let's give this away right now. We got 94 people here. Okay. So I'm thinking of a number. Y'all know how to play this game if you've hung out my labs before. I'm thinking of a number between Think of a number between 300 and 350. Please just put one entry per person down below in the chat. Put a number between 300 and 350. Please only enter if you really want this thing. I want somebody. All right, it's already over. It's already over. That's never happened before. Usually you guys really suck at this game, but that's crazy. This has never happened this way before. Y'all can stop guessing. It's already over. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm going to go get a job because, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We usually stink at this game. No, y'all were really good at this game. And actually, I wonder if multiple people got it right. Nope. It's already over. Thrifting is a fulfilling job. You get your exercise, you work the mind, search and relieve stress. No boss giving you deadlines. I feel good just saying the deadline part. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Jane. She gave me a lot of positive energy. I'm keeping you on your toes. You don't know who won yet. But thank you, Jane. You reminded me to reflect a little bit and just appreciate where I'm at. I'm never really appreciative of where I'm at. I'm always looking to go to the next level. It's already been guessed. Trisha Smith, you got it. Very first guess. This has never happened before. You saw me write down that number. I'm not that good of a magician to pull any tricks. The very first guess. The very first guess. Trisha, do you really want this thing? This feels like a very Trisha type of thing to have. I know. I wish everybody could get one. But you know what? I can't give away one to everybody because this is the one I got. This is the one I got. I can't give it away to everybody. But anybody can get one for $19.99, free shipping on Amazon. I just put a link in my profile. Trisha, this is a very Trisha thing to have right here. But y'all, 365 days of planning, priorities to do, time schedule. You can even put your own little quote down there below. I like that. Reselling, the unique and unpredictable way since forever. That's a quote right there. Don't rush. Steady steps lead to lasting reselling triumphs. These are awesome reminders that everybody needs. Y'all, this is somebody from our community, right, that's building their own business. So if you're kind of like on the fence, you're like, I don't know if I need a planner. If you're saying like, I don't know, I'm not sure, maybe I might get that sometime down the road when I have $19.99. Remember, this is supporting somebody else's business right here. Somebody who's in our community who's put a lot of work into getting this thing set up. Jumping through hoops to get this posted up on Amazon can't be easy, but she brought this to you and she brought you good stuff. She didn't bring you junk. This is like legit. This is high quality. This is not cheapo depot stuff. So if you're on the fence, you're like, I'm not sure. I'm going to get that someday. Maybe I'll get it. I think the time is now. Just go support Tina. You see how she I can just speak to myself. You see how she supports me every day by bringing positive energy and support to me. That's the kind of person she is. Trisha, I'm going to ship this out to you. We're going to package this up right now for Trisha. Trisha won it, but you can go get it for the low price of $19.99. I propped it up with some coffee. Ship it out from my friend Trisha. Now the question becomes, what am I going to ship this in? I got Trisha's address. Let's see here. I know I missed a bunch of comments. Yes, it's linked in the profile. Link. It's the very top link. It's at the top of my link tree. I just added it. Get you some. Go support someone in the community. You know you're on the fence. You know you should probably get a little bit more organized. You know that every time I ask that question about priorities on Thursday, every time I ask, you're like, shoot, I don't really have my priority dialed up yet. I should have it dialed up every single day. And you can. With this will remind you. Tina even gave you 3 priorities for the day. That's more than I would give you. Tina's generous. She's nicer than I am. You already know that. Coming to find Jane. Jane needs one of these. Jane should put at the bottom, she should put like in this little quote thing, she should put something about like a quote about not casting judgment on others when you don't know the full story. Like Jane wanted to come in here and think about that when you do that. When you go in and you cast judgment on somebody, like Jane has no idea how hard I work to be here and how hard I'm working to get to where I want to freaking go. But she comes in here and she's like, man, go get a real job. Take down your sign, get rid of your merch, forget your coffee stuff, forget all those dreams and those cool ideas that you have for that you're going to unveil to your viewers and friends in the next couple of weeks. Forget about all that stuff. Dude, just go get a job, man. Remember, before you cast judgment on somebody, you don't know where they've been or where they're at or how hard they work to get there. Shoot. But thank you, Jane. You brought a lot of positivity to my day, and I appreciate that. You didn't know it. You came in here sideways. Y'all, check this out. Surf's Up's just in here. He didn't see the giveaway. We gave away the reseller daily planner. We're going to ship it out to Trisha. She won it just now. You can get it. It's linked to my profile for $19.99. That's courtesy of Tina. She's from Ontario. America's hat. All right, let's get this shipped out to Trisha. Let's get this shipped out to Trisha. What is going to be? This is going to be at a. This thing is 2 pounds, 1 ounce. Let's just see what this is going to ship. Ordered. Let's go, Laurel, my friend from Banner Elk. Let's go. You're either entrepreneurial or aren't. And this is Tina's dream. This is Tina's dream, right? Like, she put this together for you. She put this together for Trish. All right, how are we going to ship this out? We're going to put it in a box. What have you been shipping these in, Tina? I guess you have an Amazon fulfiller. What should I do? It's got to go priority. We'll put it in one of these. 14. Got it down. Put it in one of these. We're going to put it in a bag. Surf's Up's got a question. So she has no clue that I've done and go through. No clue. Especially what I've done and gone through. More than 24 business partners. Yeah. You never know what somebody's been through. Don't go take them down. Jane had an opportunity to lift people up. And instead, she chose violence. I use a bubble mailer, but I wrap it in craft paper. Nice. Explain the difference between Wrangler, Bushwhacker, and other pearl snaps. I have no idea. Maybe somebody else in the chat knows that. I got no clue, brother. Sometimes the best thing to say when you don't know is, I don't know. But there's a lot of smart people in this chat. Maybe somebody knows. Got all this recycled packing paper. It's not packing, I believe, and it's overpacking. This is all recycled stuff anyway. And here it is. It's going to another reseller. So I know Trisha is going to reuse this stuff again. This box is reused too. Nice. Made in the USA. I like that. Let's update this label. I'm selling anything from BKA Peem. Well, Morgantown Goodwill was a flop. Got 2 things: Untucked shirt and Free People pants. Oh well, bummer. Sorry that it didn't crush for you. Watch the time now. I know I got to get going. I just think the Pearl Snap in general is selling so many different brands. Did you put it in a poly bag? I did. Bush Popper. Oh, okay. Brush Popper. I don't know. That's like a Reisner question. I'll just go send Reisner a message. She taught me that lesson and I forgot it already. You know what I list them as? Western Pearl Snap. Because here's the thing. If I don't know, and I've probably sold 1,000 Western pieces over the years, if I don't know, my customers probably don't know either. So I don't really fuss about that stuff too much. Reisner told me that one of mine was one of those popper things the other day. And you know what I list them as? Western Pearl Snap. Thank you, Trisha. You got yourself that reseller planner. And remember, if you're on the fence about buying that planner book and you're like, well, maybe I'll get it at some point. Maybe I'd encourage you to do it now. Support somebody in our community who's got their own entrepreneurial dreams. You'll get the planner. It'll help you, and it helps Tina out because she's getting sales on that book that she put hard work and dedication into. Get the planner. Laurel, get the planner. Very energizing. Take that, Jane. Yeah, whenever I feel that way, whenever I feel like down in the dumps, and I don't feel down in the dumps today, but whenever I feel like kind of challenged or like someone comes at me and it like insults me or something like that, I always think that just going and being generous like really makes things feel better, right? Like, especially if I'm down, I had a bad sales week or something, or things didn't go like I planned. Maybe the whatnot went a little sideways. The technology challenged me. Just go and do something generous for somebody else. It just picks me right back up. So that is linked. The reseller planner is linked up in my profile. It's also linked in Tina's profile too. Whatever's easier for you, just get the planner. It's $19.99. It's free shipping. Of course, I have to say this though, it's Amazon, so it's not really free shipping. You have to pay for it, every month or every year. You pay in advance for your shipping, but it's free additional shipping. I have to say that because there's no such thing as free shipping. Somebody's paying for the shipping. Last I checked, USPS, FedEx, UPS, they don't do anything for free. Someone's paying for shipping. On Amazon, you paid for it with the Prime membership. But you get it. You already paid for the Prime membership. $19.99 free shipping. There you go. Link in profile. Bundled shipping. There you go. All right, y'all. I'm going to see you in a little bit here. I'm going to be live at the thrift store at 1 o'clock. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a few minutes after 1 o'clock. We'll see what happens. I need a snack. Hope you have a good day. If you can catch me later at 1 on TikTok, that would be awesome. I'd love to have you. If you can catch the Whatnot show tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, you're invited. I'd love to have you too. You know the drill. The link is in the profile. If you haven't joined Whatnot, maybe tonight's your night. Join using the link in my profile, the one that says get $15 off for free. Use that link and come and get something for free tonight on my live. But you don't have to use that $15 tonight. You can, but you can use it tomorrow night on Lion Creek show. You can use it tomorrow night on Barry D show. Barry D is going live right after Lion Creek. You can use it on Jay Hayes, the Sensei show. He's moved to Thursday nights now. If you're looking like, where's Jay Hayes? Where's he been? He's going to be on Thursday nights on Whatnot. I'll see you tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Maybe see you in about 40 minutes. Give me some grace if I'm a few minutes late to the thrift store, though, because I need a snack. Hope you find some good stuff. Thank you, Aaron G. Bye, Brianne. Bye, Casey. Hope you find some good stuff. Thank you. See you later, South Texas. Peace out, everybody. I had fun today. I hope you did too. Bye, Jane.